Yo, balik lagi Asegrap, asik-asik. Sekarang tinggal origin yang terakhir, yaitu adalah Dwarf Roble. Oke, langsung aja roll di intro. Anjay. Terus lanjut, BTW gimana skapsnya? Moga sehat aja ya, asik-asik. Versi cewek, Dwarf. Ya menarik. Bacot. Dwarf cewek, pilihnya rogue. Dia nobles. Dwarf commoner. Presentnya ini oke. Entah kenapa kalau dwarf rambutnya panjang tuh kurang cocok loh. Dwarf tuh harusnya rambutnya pendek. Ayo itu beginilah. Ya gini aja deh. Lucu. Ini yang lucu lagi. Oke. Wise aja. Nama Nati aja deh. Next. Karena rogue berarti dexterity, constitution, cunning sama strength. Dexterity lagi, constitution. Next. Bacotan pasti di awal game. Ini easy aja dulu.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining Dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Beraht. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Beraht. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl? You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in the middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
Listen to the kid. She knows the deal you made. She keeps her head down and does whatever jobs I don't want to dirty my fists with. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free. And I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life. Checking on my investments, and right now, they don't bear much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested. It's nothing definite, but he said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta. Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that. You know how desperate the nobles are for more children? They can barely field enough soldiers to hold the walls against the Darkspawn. If I could give one of them a son, the whole house would celebrate. And we'd all be raised up to noble caste to join the family. It's what Beraht's betting on. That's why he paid for my clothes, my voice lessons. He wants to share the reward. Yes. That is, I hope. He certainly seems charming. He treats me like a real lady, not just someone to tumble and forget. I don't want to say, in case I'm wrong. It just seems too mad to think of one of the most important men in Orzammar with someone like me. Anyway, time is resting and I need to get dressed. These fashions will be the death of me. 100 buttons on each sleeve. And Lesky's probably already outside waiting for you. Money gives him power. He's got family on the surface, which means he can smuggle up lyrium and smithcrafts, and bring down silks, wines, and furs. And he played it smart. When he started expanding, he made sure it was only the casteless he shook down for protection, so the guardsmen didn't care. Don't underestimate him. Beraht has thugs who'd kill their own mothers just to work for him. As far as the nobles are concerned, he still stinks of Dust Town. He's got money now, but you can't buy caste, you know? No noblewoman would risk a dalliance with him. His only chance to join a noble family is to claim kinship with a concubine who bears a noble's son. And that's what he wants more than anything. Don't you? Imagine what it would be like not to have people look at us like we're sewer sludge. To think our lives are worth something. It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well. I have little love for the nobles, but they know, more than we ever will, what the Darkspawn have taken from our kind. Every noble I've met has had a brother or a nephew killed in the deep roads. Yet they let their arrogance blind them to the fact that we could help defend the city against the Darkspawn. Aye. They would even turn to humans for aid before us, it seems. There's been talk of an alliance against the Darkspawn. Even that the Grey Wardens have stepped up. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Beraht won't like it if I'm late for my appointment. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Oke, lumayan tragis ini. Oh, rumahnya di sini.
It is begun.
Lah, kok nggak bisa diklik? Nah, gitu dong. Kalah.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika? Don't you talk to me like I'm in... What are you doing here anyway? Rika said you were finally making something useful of yourself. You tell me. Just what do I got that's... Well, who asked you? I don't need your pity. Do what? I tried my... There's no way out. For any of us. You...
Keluar ke polemik. tipikal cerita-cerita ya begitu.
Outsodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust
Power,
in to get an
ketika
eyeful of that
power
spicy sister
sama
of
yang
yours.
bagian
Growl.
selam tuh berasa banget seperti layak ya. Hahaha.
You're just jealous because you want the majesty of Lesky for yourself, you shameless hussy. What do you say? I kind of hoped you'd forgotten that. But as much as I'd love to keep chatting, we better get down to business. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oskias.
Tapi lu berasa nggak sih tadi tuh kayaknya intronya Dwarf Noble itu agak beda deh. Nggak pakai cutscene video. Apa perasaan gue doang ya?
Well, yours will be a short and tragic relationship. You ready to show him some pain? You know, gold, lyrium, spices. Anything that Beraht might cut someone's head off to get.
Berak.
All he told me is find him.
Berak.
Buster's got some family from the
Berak.
merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Aduh anjing, kopi gue panas banget.
You know,
Find it.
gold,
Oh udah
lyrium,
tadi anjing ini.
spices. Anything that Beraht might cut someone's head off to... Well, if he is skimming, bringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though. Poetry to my ears, Selraka.
Wa irsyad syakoka. Ini kita rogue sama-sama rogue anjing. Harusnya warrior kita ya. Ketukar kayaknya nih.
2 bits for the needy. Not until you're buying. My healer saved my life. You got some spare feet? If not, yes, sir. Is that what you're looking for? Go ahead. But I saw another brand that...
Anjing udah gua kasih, nggak kasih informasi. Malah
Who the dust do you
mentak-mentak.
think you are?
Spare silver. My boy needs
Vermin.
medicine. The docs say he won't wake without it.
Ini tuh kemana sih kita? Lupa gua. Kok lupa gua, nggak tahu gua.
What are you doing
Have
here?
you heard? King's got a team who found traces of
Al
Blanca in
Kashka.
deep ones.
Good day there, sweetness. You looking to make a quick bit? That depends what you're thinking. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say? No works. The assembly declared back in... Now do you want it or not? 1.5 silvers, and that's my best offer.
Beraht.
You know the sentence for harassing a resident.
Gracious apologies, Master. We were just...
No, tools. Signs of camp, things like that.
Commoner, merchant,
It's been a long time
Okay.
since the last Grey Warden visit.
merchant,
Prices are
Ademaro.
I have nothing you can afford. My name is Ademaro. I come down here twice a month. I cannot imagine wanting to wear the beastly thing every day. Orzammar is the only place. Now, unless you're gonna buy something,
Oke. Nggak ada yang istimewa, anjing nggak ada yang istimewa.
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes. No time to talk. The Shaper likes his robes pressed by the time the hour chimes.
Oke.
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
I assume this pile of worthless junk belongs to you? You realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be able to come through? Move it, or I shall have it thrown out in the deep roads, and you with it.
I'm so sorry, my lord. But they told me to move my goods over here. I couldn't even...
Dapat koneksi nggak? Kalau nggak ada, ya udahlah. Gua skip aja.
They said that the servants needed to polish the floors on that side of the commons in preparation for the new commander's first commission.
Yes. The new Idukan Commander's Feast is tomorrow, isn't it? I suppose it can't be helped then.
Gak dapet.
Very well. You may leave your goods here for now, merchant. But move them out of the way as soon as you can.
What is that I do can
Gak dapet anjing.
Turn around, Brand. No castless on the grounds.
I think what my friend...
Kasar buat kasar di cewek anjing. Ini juga nggak bisa. Ini berarti kita kemana cuy? Bawa nggak bisa, providing nggak bisa.
Very well.
Beraht won't want to see us without proof that surfacer's dead.
Without proof, okay.
I shall do it.
The ancestors were smiling on my beds today. Hey, I'm trying to have a drink here.
No castless. Right over there.
Okay.
They say the warrior caste is hosting a proving, so the Grey Warden...
Can a man drink in peace?
Stop, patron.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name? Oh no, you're not from Beraht, are you? Because that would be too much. I don't think I could handle. Look, I always been loyal to Beraht. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him. I haven't. I wouldn't. I do have some lyrium ore. I have a little deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Beraht his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
Just a little, maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns?
Most of that's with my buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Beraht? Not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him. I mean, this is my first time. Oh, please don't kill me. Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Beraht to share the profits.
Could everyone who isn't about to die please turn around for a moment? This may be unpleasant. Thank you.
You can't do this. Help! Call the guardsmen! This is murder!
You two let me know if you need anything. I'll be in the back.
It's just a bunch of rocks. You're gonna kill me for that? Then let me go. Tell Beraht you killed me. I can run to the surface. He's never gotta hear of me again. I'll give you the lyrium. Do whatever you want with it. Give it to Beraht. Sell it yourself. I don't care. Keep the lyrium. It's worth plenty to the right buyer.
Are you breathing smoke? Beraht will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium. Well, that's a whole other story. We need to sell it before we go back to Beraht. And to someone who won't run to him. Tell you what, cut me a 50 and we'll go to Olinda.
Yeah, okay,
She's a
yeah.
merchant. She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
Oke, deal aja deh.
What happens to me? Yes. I'll go back up to the surface right now. I'll move to Orlais, to Antiva. Thank you. You're as kind as you are beautiful. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Bisa ya lu. Hilang lu sono anjing, hilang lu sono. Lithium nugget. Okay.
Was that smart? If Beraht finds out Oskias ran, then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor. We should sell this quick and report back before... Unless you think we should give it all to Beraht. He'd probably buy that. If he knew what Oskias was hoarding, he wouldn't have sent us to look, right? Unless he was testing us.
Fine, if you worry, you can forget about your share.
We don't need to go that far. Let's just head over to Olinda. She won't be there all day, you know.
Olinda. Olinda di mana? Olinda nih dia.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you...
Trying to talk you into being...
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
Hey, when I'm with a lady, the last thing I'm thinking about is you.
Well, look around, sweetheart. I'll slide you on the markup, being that you're friends. But I can't give anything away for free. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear cross those lips. Where exactly would someone like you pick up lyrium? How much do you have? I can give you 30 silvers per nugget.
Only 30?
It's less than it's worth, I won't lie to you. But the market for it's topside, and that won't be easy for me to reach. And I'll have to find a buyer who won't ask where it came from. For that, I can't afford more than 30. Because we have it, and the folks topside need it. It's what their mages use to power their spells. And it's the only metal that'll let magic stick to a shield or sword. Now, do you want the deal or not? All right then. Let me take that off your hands. And you probably shouldn't come around here for a while, just in case.
Okay. Anjing 30. Report ke Beraht ya, Beraht. Beraht anjing, Beraht. Kita coba keliling-keliling dulu.
Offer withdrawal. I'm sure I'll find someone. The king is old. His rule
Beraht di sini.
won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Oskias? What kind of rot are you trying to feed me?
He told us he'd be putting together a side deal for lyrium, but he'd already sold it.
Jarvia, send a dig troop topside. If Oskias had a hiding spot up there, I want us up to our elbows in it.
As you say.
And the matter of punishment? Very interesting, seeing how my cousin was at the Tapsters this afternoon. And he says he saw something change hands between you and Oskias, and then the duster sodding stood up and walked out on his own 2 feet. Does that sound like what I asked? Jarvia, what does that sound like to you?
Sounds like some jumped-up face brands thought they could take a bribe and let him walk free. That's just not right.
The lady says it's not right. You wouldn't disagree with a lady, would you?
Right. I mean, no one's gonna say spit to you, Beraht. But we can't move that free. We needed to get Oskaya somewhere private. We took him to the lava sinks behind the mines. You won't be seeing him again.
I don't like you making me look weak, but it's smart to try to keep the sword cast from asking questions. I say, that's why I like you too. Now I got something else for you. Make some use of your unique skills. Not if you know what's healthy for you. This one, I want you invisible. The warrior cast is hosting a proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some gray warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing. Warrior named Averd is a long shot, and I've got a lot of coin riding on him. I want you to make sure he wins. Find his quarters, and find out when he faces off with Minar. Minar's the best in the lineup, but I'll give you a drug to slip in his water to make sure Averd has the edge. I'm not asking you to distill it, just drop it into a basin. That's all you need to know. He'll be in the fighters' quarters under the stands. He should have an alcove for his pre-fight preparations. All the fighters are provided basins of water. If you're asking how to sneak in there, you're pretty much saying you're no good to me. He's the kind of warrior who wants to show off his oiled physique to a cheering crowd. You think he wants scum like us making money on him? Don't let him know what you're doing. Just find his chamber, see when he's fighting, then go to Minar and dump the drug. The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Averd, see who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight. You bet you will. Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. If I don't see Averd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Okay. Yuk, let's go. Profiling tuh di sini.
You again. I said you weren't allowed on the proving grounds, Bran. Looks legitimate. Go on through then. But stay to the trenches.
Oh, kalau kita udah pernah
Need
kesini,
some eyesore getting between them and the fighters.
kita akan dicegat dulu. Menarik.
Did you see that first bout? Stone's embrace. That's one of them. One of the Grey Wardens.
Stone met, and blessings on your... That was the proper greeting for an outsider last time I visited Orzammar. Has it changed? Or is there a reason you're looking at me so strangely? Do they say the Grey Warden? My name is Duncan. I'd say of the Grey Wardens, but I suspect you already know that. The Wardens are always... Okay. It's rare we find those with both the skill. It's a lot, and I hope you...
Bukan. Sini ya. Sini dulu coba. Finding guards. Ini nggak bisa.
Sod it. He's stone drunk. He could draw a Beraht's gonna kill us if we slip up here. He's already jumpy enough after... Hey, I just had an idea. So, you've been rubbing my nose at how you're the meanest thing with a blade, right? Baird's armor is over there, and you're about the same size. Got it. It'll help if you can distract him, though. Just, talk to him so I can sneak past him without him noticing. Let's do it quickly. We don't have much time.
Evelyn.
Where are you going?
Oh yeah.
Ready to concede already, Averd? Ha ha! Ha! You've been through a single raid and you think you know everything about Darkspawn. You think they're not so tough. Their skulls split when they taste steel. But it's the taint you have to watch.
Right.
That's what'll get you. You're trying to rattle me, but after what I've faced, both you and this proving are small scale.
Bout 3 is next. Officer Minar versus the warrior Akhirnya. Fighters, make final preparations, then report to the ring.
I'll see you in the ring.
I got him. No more time. Make sure you have everything and go tell the proving guard you're ready to fight. And don't forget to keep your helmet down.
Stone met, Averd. I believe it is time for your bout. May fortune favor your fight, Averd. Are you ready? As you say.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the paragons of Orzammar. For our honored guests, the Grey Warden, the warrior Akhirnya, son of Galton, will fight Officer Minar, survivor of the battle at Akhirnya.
Don't choose the honor of the heart. Oh, sod it. Let's just fight.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Away with you! Oh, the fool's thing.
Easy.
The winner is Akhirnya! A truly memorable fight. The young cadet vanquishes the wily veteran. Healer, see to his injuries. The warrior Akhirnya, son of Galton, will fight last year's Journeyman Division champion, Adalbo, proven in glory before the stone.
You honor me with this fight. May we both win glory in the eyes of our lords.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
quickly.
Okay, easy.
The winner is Eved! The ancestors have withdrawn their blessings and embrace a new champion on their field. The warrior Eved, son of Warden, will fight Lenka, silent sister in training. She has made her vows, but not completed her blooding. Will she be accepted into the legendary order? That will depend on her performance today. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Fight.
The winner is Eved! Lenka went to the stone without a sound, as befits her vows. But it wasn't hard to see the blood that was spilled. Eved will advance to the final bout to determine the true champion of the ring against... What? It's my bout already? Hey! That's my armor!
Allah, anjing.
Who are you? How dare you disrupt this sacred...
Wait, I know that man. That's Eved. Then what imposter did I fight?
Remove your helmet, warrior, and let all who watch you see your face. Your skills are impressive, but you are one man. Show yourself, lest I call the guards and have them do it for you.
Anjing banyak.
Castless! You insult the very nature of this proving. Guards, take this filth away!
Hold your man, I pray you. This warrior has defeated the best you have to offer. Is that not what this proving is for?
We are honored by your presence, Warden, but this proving is not solely for you. There are laws which have governed this arena for 1,000 years. This woman is no warrior. She is casteless, rejected by the ancestors. Her very footsteps pollute the stone. She has no place here.
Except as your champion.
Are you awake yet? Psst. Can you hear me?
How hard did they sodding hit you anyway? Did you have to put up such a fight? As soon as everyone saw your face, Brand, the place went mad. Shut all the doors, examined everyone for family and caste. One of the guards recognized me and figured we must be working together. They burned 3 candles to the stump interrogating me about who put us up to this. I think they knew, you know, about Beraht. Public whipping, loss of your left hand for stealing the armor, loss of your right hand for befouling a smith's work, public flaying for impersonating a higher caste. And if that doesn't kill you, they'll put you to death for polluting the proving. That Grey Warden suggested exile, but it didn't seem like anyone was listening. No. I checked, and the cell is built straight into the cave wall. That door's the only way out, and they confiscated my lockpicks. What's it look like on your side? You see any way out?
Good, you're awake. Beraht will be glad to hear that. You might want to watch your words, Duster. They might be the last ones you'll get.
That's Jarvia, you moron. Don't dig us in deeper by insulting Beraht's top lieutenant.
You caused a lot of trouble today. Beraht lost 100 sovereigns for Lord Volney. The entire proving was declared invalid, and the Assembly already called for an investigation. You can't imagine the state Beraht was in when he told me to get you. You're not in their cells anymore. And I don't think I appreciate the time and money it took to bribe the right people to get you back. You got every guardsman at that proving thinking if he takes your head off, the ancestors will bless him forever. But they know whose hand holds the whip. When Beraht claimed you, they knew who's going to get to watch your last breath. You risked exposing him before the entire warrior caste. Now they're asking questions, and as long as you have tongues to answer them, you're a threat. Enjoy your last night together. Sorry we had to put you in separate cells, or I'd suggest you have a last tumble. Beraht will be by soon to make sure you maintain your silence.
Leave off with your noise. You're giving me a headache. Right. As you should. Stop bothering me. Where? I don't see nothing wrong. Oh, you're probably just upset. I remember one time when Mistress Jarvia was mad at me. She didn't lock me up, but she yelled a lot. And she hit me on the head. But it was real nice of her not to kill me.
Oh, kayak gitu dong. Harusnya berapa? 16 kuning ya? Dwarven War Estater AC ini. Institution deh. Yuk, bro. Ini kemana? Oh, nggak bisa. Itu mau balik lagi ntar. Sini rumahnya. Udah dapat aja nih. Mau triplet. Arrow, arrow, Carta Shield. Salah.
As you say.
Ini lu maju lu. Enggak. Trigger. Taktiknya agresif aja. Gak ada item itu menarik ya.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Jadi kita coba outcome yang lainnya ya. Kayaknya tadi ada outcome yang berbeda ketika gue mesti ngeracunin orangnya dulu. Mungkin ya, nggak tahu gue juga. Kita lihat aja. Ini kayaknya lebih cocok warrior deh, soalnya partner kita kan rogue ya. Ini tot gua aja dong. Anjing tot gua doang. Ini kita save dulu. Kayaknya gua kayak lupa. Oh, ini dia. Kita bikin save-an di sini. Load.
I'm cutting the whore free. If that freak of a sister of hers can't stay in her place, I don't need precious Rika either.
Rika? That the one you got all done up in lace? I've been wanting to get my hands on that.
I know what you mean. She's yours if you want her, boys. And let me tell you, it tastes as good as it looks. What in sod all is that doing out of its cage? Come on, boys. The little whore needs to learn her place.
Berani-beraninya loh ini adik gue. Enjoy. Beraht. Beraht.
Did you see him there all when we're done with you? And you just charged in and sodding slaughtered him. You have to be the luckiest duster in Orzammar. Beraht's dead, and we're standing here. Hail to the sodding king!
Whoa. Don't push it, Salraka. Beraht kept his place by making sure it was always dusters like us who took the fall. Right now, half of Orzammar knows who you are. We've got to lay low for a while. I'm trying to make sure you don't do something stupid. Maybe in a long time, when everyone's forgotten what happened today, we can see who's left to challenge us. And maybe, if Beraht's family topside doesn't figure out who killed him, they'll keep doing business with us. And maybe we'll be able to figure out which mining families stocked the Carta with lyrium. And then maybe we'll have the chance to take over. Until then, let's just get out of here.
Oke, kita cabut yuk.
Very well. Do it.
You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Wait. There they are! Seize the fugitives! Drop your weapons and walk down slowly. We will use force if you resist. You do not speak until the Shapers have judged you.
One moment, my friend. Did you not suggest this Beraht might have arranged their convenient escape?
Regardless, the penalty for impersonating a higher caste is death.
If Beraht is as influential as you say, perhaps he also masterminded this Evert's impersonation.
He's dead? Beraht had many enemies, but also powerful allies.
Beraht would have butchered us if she hadn't killed him first.
Your friend has once again demonstrated her courage. We Grey Wardens travel far and wide in search of those with the potential to join our ranks. It seems I have found one. Let me make my offer formal. I, Duncan of the Grey Wardens, extend the invitation for you to join our order.
This woman is wanted for treason. You can't do this.
I can, and I am. It would mean traveling to the surface lands and thus leaving your people, but it does offer you the chance to strike a blow against the Darkspawn and the Blight. Then before these witnesses, I hereby recruit you into the Grey Wardens. Know that you are most welcome.
This is highly irregular. The warrior families will be most upset.
Look at you, you duster. A warden. And to think I knew you when you were stealing bread.
Before we brave the deep roads, I would like to make you a gift of this mace, since you have so few possessions of your own. It was once wielded by the Warden Forel Idukan. I believe he was related to your king. I know you will continue his proud example. Goodbye, my friends, and thank you for your hospitality. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the route.
Sama
There's no need to
semua.
be so formal. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar. Sounds like there's a story behind that. You must regale me with it sometime. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare thee? Allow me to be the first to welcome... Ha!
Okay. What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Dark. To that end, we should... The ritual is brief. The joining is... No, there are two other...
Dah, sip. Kita selesai. Sekarang kita akan coba dari sini. Untuk melihat outcome yang berbeda. Oke, sama.
I just had an idea. So, Evert's armor is over there, and you're about the same size. Right. I'll keep watch for the guards. Don't put on that armor until you're done.
Okay.
Sometimes silence is best.
Ini gue nggak tahu necessary atau enggak ya.
Bout 3 is next. Officer Minar versus the warrior Evert. Fighters, make final preparations, then...
No more time.
Ya sama-sama aja deh. Nah, ini gue belum pakai, gila. All.
Stone met Averd. I believe it is time for your... May fortune favor...
Oke.
Stone choose the...
Ini kita coba Grey Warden ya.
The Paragons watch over me.
Oke. Easy. Bacot.
With this fight. May we...
Let's fight. Let us do it quickly.
Bacot. Oke.
Remove your helmet, warrior, and let all who watch you see your face. Nay, this man has a very perfect likeness. If you would have me believe you, let me look upon your face. Your skills are impressive, but you are one man. Show yourself.
Sama aja bro outcome-nya. Yaudah paling gitu ya. Oke, mungkin saya video kali ini. Jangan lupa share, saat tangan gua share, ini channel video, dan lupa yang mengalami orang standar Zambret.